Welcome to Heartline Letters, where the night feels a little less lonely, and the stories we share remind us how connected we really are. Tonight, I have a letter from one of you, an anonymous listener. It's a Dear John letter, the kind of goodbye that's been carried in someone's heart for a long time. Now, if you've ever loved and lost, this one's for you. Let's hear it. Dear John, it's strange to think about you now. For the longest time, I avoided even saying your name. But tonight, as I sat in the quiet of my apartment, I found myself reaching for a pen to write this. To you, or maybe to the memory of you. Already, this feels like a letter not just to someone else, but to a part of yourself, doesn't it? Sometimes, writing is how we untangle what's inside. You probably don't know this, but the happiest memory I have of us isn't from the big moments, not the vacations or the holidays or even the day we moved in together. It's from an ordinary Tuesday night. We'd just ordered takeout because I was too tired to cook, and you insisted we eat on the living room floor like kids having a picnic. You grabbed every blanket and pillow in the apartment and turned it into a fort. We ate lo mein and watched a movie we didn't finish because we fell asleep halfway through. That's the moment I go back to when I think of you, John. Not the endings or the arguments, but that ridiculous fort and the way you made the ordinary feel magical. Isn't it funny how the little things stick? It's not the big, Instagram-worthy moments we remember. It's the lo mein on the floor and the feeling of being safe with someone. But love is more than magic, isn't it? We were good at the small moments, John. We laughed, we played, we dreamed. But when the hard days came, when life stopped being easy, we didn't know how to fight for us. Do you remember the night we argued about the future? You wanted certainty, a plan, a timeline. And I wanted space, room to figure out who I was without losing myself. I told you I needed time, and you told me you couldn't wait forever. I think that's when we both realized we weren't walking the same path anymore. That's a tough one. Sometimes love is there, but timing and needs just don't align. And no one really teaches us what to do when that happens. I hated you for a while after that. Not because you did anything wrong, but because it was easier than hating myself. But as the weeks turned into months, I realized we were both doing the best we could with what we had. There's a strange kind of healing that happens when you stop blaming someone else and start forgiving yourself. Slowly, I stopped avoiding our old coffee shop. I stopped skipping the songs you used to play. I even stopped flinching when I saw couples laughing in the park. I don't hate you anymore, John. In fact, I'm grateful. Grateful for what you taught me about love, about myself, and about what I need to feel whole. That's what healing sounds like, when the anger fades, and all that's left is gratitude. It doesn't mean the pain didn't matter. It means it mattered enough to learn from it. I want you to know I'm doing okay now. Better than okay, actually. I started painting again, the thing I always said I'd make time for and never did. My apartment is full of canvases and half-finished ideas, and for the first time in a long time, I feel like me. I hope you're okay, too. I hope you've found someone who loves you in all the ways you deserve. And if you ever think of me, I hope it's with a smile. Not because of what we lost, but because of what we shared. Take care, Anonymous. Wow. To Anonymous, thank you for trusting us with this. Letters like these remind us that endings aren't failures. They're transitions. They're part of the story, not the whole of it. And to anyone listening tonight who's still carrying the weight of a goodbye, I want to tell you this. It's okay to miss them. It's okay to hold on to the good moments while moving forward. And it's okay to take your time. You're not alone in this. Breakups may feel like endings, but they can also be beginnings. So take it one day at a time and remember, the love you gave wasn't wasted. It's part of who you are now. This is Heartline Letters. Stay with us. We'll be back with more stories from the heart.